Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Yakima FatCat EVO ski and snowboard carrier on the top of our 2022 Ford Maverick. So this is going to be a roof-mounted carrier that wraps around our crossbars and gives us a place to hold our skis and snowboards between these two spring-loaded arms. There's a very large button to open those, very easy to press with a glove or a mitten, and then they spring themselves open to reveal these very large and thick rubber pads that do a number of things. That's going to grip our gear, keeping it in place, but also help protect it. Being rubber and being so thick, it's going to keep things padded and protected. Now, a lot of people prefer to use rooftop boxes to protect their gear because it's enclosed and lockable. And they're very nice, but the problem with rooftop boxes is they can get very expensive, they get very bulky, so it's hard to store them when they're not in use, and it adds a lot of height to your vehicle. Now this one, it is still lockable. We've got our lock out front that'll prevent the button from being pressed, and what that also does is it locks up the mechanism inside that's required to actually release the clamps. So by closing and locking the arm, we're securing our gear and the carrier itself. Now aside from that, it's going to be much more low profile than a rooftop box, and easier to install by yourself because it's just these two pieces going onto the crossbars. They're very lightweight and easy to store when it's not in use. Now taking this off, you can set the snowboard to the side, and I will say that depending on your own height and how far back you need to put your stuff, these inner spots are going to be a little bit harder to reach. That's just kind of the nature of working with something on your roof like that. So you may have to open the door and climb up inside to reach those inner spots, especially if we go with the larger version of the FatCat, which is a bit longer. One thing you could do to remedy that if you don't like that is go with a different option. The Kuat Grip is a very similar carrier, lots of the same convenience features with the locks and the large buttons, but it actually has sliding trays that will move out and make it a lot more accessible from the ground to reach all spots of the carrier. So if that's something you're interested, you can check that out. We've got a video on the Maverick on that as well. Now for the FatCat here, I do want to get some measurements for it. You can see that with the bands going around the bottom of the crossbars, we're not really adding anything to the bottom, so it's very low clearance in that way. But from the top of the crossbar to the top of the carrier, it only sticks up about 4.5 inches. So as far as what we're adding to the top of the vehicle, it's not much. And especially if you've got your bindings face down, you shouldn't have to worry about anything too bad in terms of height added to the vehicle. Just still be mindful of it in case you are in some low clearance situations. And overall, I think it's a really solid option. If you're not too concerned about the height and needing the trays to slide out towards you, I think this is a really great option in terms of the tool-free install, adjustability, and security. Thanks for watching.